good afternoon to you all. We're here at Wankhede Stadium. You join us for this T20 between Australia and the Rajasthan Royals. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to... Bowl first is the decision. The crowd will be hoping for their batters to get off to a good start.
These two teams always produce some great... games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball.
A few moves made in the field. Great shot through the gap. Nice shot, straight to gully. Couldn't get it through the field. 6 runs added in the over. Australia are 6 for none. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Power and precision in that shot. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. 6 runs added there. Australia 12 for none. Edge, but it drops safely. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Too straight and punched through the leg side.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Edged. Doesn't beat the infield. 8 runs added in that over. Australia are 20 for none. Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Straight to the fielder. 4 runs added in that over. Australia are 24 for none.
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
Got that away nicely.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. Might look to go big again here.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Punched down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Marsh edges it, but it finds the gap. Looks like they were late on that shot there.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Zimbabwe needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Going with spin now. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. It's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Misses everything. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Too much width and you're asking for trouble. It was so well timed and it just flew over the boundary.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Out, backward point with a stupendous catch. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Steve Smith is the new batsman at number 3.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
End of the over, 7 off it. Australia are 65 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Mazharabani into the attack now from the Tata end. Great commitment. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Australia are 67 for 1. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Beats the field with a great shot.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Nice shot, but straight to gully.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, bowled him. What a beauty. Swung in and the stump's knocked over.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Square cut, finds point, no run. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Marsh was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary. How will he reply?
No. Terrible shot. End of the over. 6 off it. Australia are 86 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Marsh watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Smacks that away through the gap. Williams has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Mazharabani from the Tata end. Can't get that outside the ring field. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That's just a textbook six. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power. Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Mazharabani has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Garware Pavilion end. Marsh, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bubbler. 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Brilliant diving stop. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. 13 runs added there. Australia 110 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Williams back on now. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nice shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
End of the over. Australia are 118 for 2. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. They've gone up here. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous. There's a lot to like about this innings. Excellent stroke play so far. That shot was all about power.
Over. Australia are 132 for 4. Williams from the Tartar end. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Couldn't get it through the field.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Eight runs added in that over. Australia are 140 for 4. misses everything.
On the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling. That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
He's got their tail up.
Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Fowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Well, the review was already a bit of an afterthought. They didn't look confident, and they lose the challenge.
Green looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. 9 runs out of there. Australia 149 for 5.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Going with pace now.
Some adjustments to the field.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edge, amazing delivery. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Zimbabwe has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
"14 runs added there. Australia for 169 for 5.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Doesn't beat the infield. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Edged, unplayable. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, simple run out.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Good shot. A beauty.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
And that's the end of the innings. Zimbabwe have been set a target of 188 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Wow, it's missed a lot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Needs to be on target. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. No, terrible shot. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
11 runs added there. Zimbabwe are 11 for none.
1 gone, and an excellent start to this power play.
Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. It's a really strong appeal. I'm not sure I heard anything though. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Williams taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Oh, whack. Picked the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed. It flew over the boundary. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh, gone again. That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. Zimbabwe are 26 for 1.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nearly gets the edge. Zampa with a great delivery there. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Williams got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Really good shot that, as they're now into the 20s. They can take plenty of confidence from it going forwards.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Nicked it. Finds the fielder with that shot. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Over Zimbabwe are 43 for 1.
4 gone in the power play, and we've seen some excellent running between the wickets and good shot making, with a little sprinkle of luck as well, of course.
Gets that away.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Cummins shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Great shot through the gap.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Massive outside edge.
Threw the hands at it. Got it early, but enough on it to get 4. How will he reply?
Drilled that one away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
That's the over. Zimbabwe 65 for 1.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Thick edge. Nice shot, straight to gully. Williams laid it on that and guides it down to 3rd. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Cummins from the Garware Pavilion end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Needs to be on target. Cummins over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4. Might look to go big again here. Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well. And a beautiful shot that just raced away. Needs a dot ball.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be full.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Runs at it there. Zimbabwe, 2 for 1.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That's a confident appeal. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
A direct hit and this could be gone. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
End of the over. Huge. 17 runs coming from it. Zimbabwe are 109 for 1.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Can't get that outside the ring field. Goes over the top with that shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
They've gone up here. Dragged down and put away. Pulled that with great power and it's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Perfectly timed.
We can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100.
Needs to be on target. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts end all the way.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Nice solid defensive shot. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope. Can he come back with a dot ball? Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Drilled that one away.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Great shot through the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. End of the over. Huge. 26 off it. Zimbabwe are 165 for 1.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
That's a confident appeal. Yeah, that could have been missing the stumps, not the worst review.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Oh, this could spell trouble. Well, they lose at the 2nd wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Was quick onto that in the infield. Misses everything. Needs a direct hit. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. Zimbabwe, 166 for 2. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Garware Pavilion end. Couldn't get it through the field. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4. Nicked it. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, that's just outrageous.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. There's a chance if it hits. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Hit that one on the arc. A fabulous drive for 6.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Well, these middle overs have just been a constant bombardment of boundaries. The fielding captain's tried everything, but nothing's worked.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short fine leg. Incredible. What a grab. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Tried it. Not very well. comfortable win. Just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill they showed. It was a masterclass.